Let me start this one off right by stating some facts that only a fool would try to debate. Change is constant, necessary, and uncomfortable. A fact that I, Rasta, accepted and adapted to fairly early as a young man. When I accepted the pros and cons of change, life itself became better and easier to navigate, meaning no matter how many changes that occurred, I was prepared. Welcome to Rasta's Realities, a channel for logics, intellects, and those seeking solutions. I am your host, Rasta Kilbomani, and my reality is your reality. Like, subscribe, and share. Comment down below if anything speaks to you. Let's go. Something that I also figured out early on is that society and its inhabitants frown upon change. Some more than others, especially if that change allows one to become more self and economically empowered. It is truly a sad state of affairs that there is so much being invested in degradation of any sorts. Whether it's mental, emotional, or physical is irrelevant and is unacceptable. When I hear someone say, Rasta, you've changed, my mind seeks to dissect not only what they've said, but what they are not saying. Most, not all, that use that particular shaming language, because that's what it is, looks to keep things the same in the sense that they're used to having a certain amount of comfortability with you. I know for a fact that getting comfortable in most cases softens the armor in ways that becomes detrimental to the host and those around them. Working in management, there's a lot that one has to absorb, and having a high absorption rate comes with the territory of said position. Because of my level of logic and the ability to stay cool in heated moments where others would have popped off at the mouth and or participated in some physicality leading to nothing good, with the exception of the self-conversation or the self-realization that we have with ourselves saying, damn, I knew better, or I should have handled that much better. You all know what I'm talking about. Furthermore, I've been in LTRs, long-term relationships, for those who don't know what that means, and heard the female state to proverbial, you've changed. Only for me to look at her like, you really expect me to stay the same month to month, year to year? From that statement, I deduced that she was not growing at all and had to excuse myself. The detractors will state that I should be teaching something that is known. That is a known fact. And I view that as a waste of time, because if I'm constantly reteaching what's supposed to be known, then we cannot explore the unknowns that we're supposed to be tackling. Thus, putting a, kink in the armor. My tolerance for nonsense is as high as ant shit. That being said, my radar is acutely tuned to filter it all out. Realistically speaking, though, I'm not perfect, and some gets through. And as Janet said, that's the way love goes, both in life and in relationships. Because when you love life, that's the way love goes. When you love in a relationship, that's the way love goes. So when someone says to you that you've changed, I would encourage you to further inquire what they mean. Or if you are already in the know, adjust accordingly. Other than that, work your self-improvement muscles and rid yourself of extra mental, physical baggage, because it's no one job but yours to love yourself. And like the famous actor said once, that's all I got to say about that. Lastly, as I close, there has been some violence that has cut just a little bit too close to home for me when it has come to my family. Me, myself, being the age that I'm at, I am used to a certain level of violence. The person that it afflicted was not used to that certain level of violence, even though their actions should have told them that this is going to be the leading cause of you getting fucked up. It's a common sense thing, but as we all know, sense isn't that freaking common. And as a result of it, I am forever changed. As I've never experienced that when it comes to someone else. I've never even been in that particular type of scenario. So it was all new territory for me, which also shows myself and shows those listening that as soon as you're comfortable and you think you know everything, there's always something or someone to show you otherwise. I appreciate the love and support when you could be any place in the atmosphere. For the new viewers, provide a subscription to get alerts to new videos. And if you got anything from the content, tap that like button, as it helps generate these videos to the suggested section here on YouTube. For my regulars, tune in every week for the Fridays Food series and often for new video drops. All supporting links, contact info, as well as any supporting articles are in the description below. Let's make a better you and me while making history. I am Rostel Kilbo Mighty for Ross's Realities. Peace to you.